So Berwyn Fire Company was established in July of 1894. Really was a group of a few gentlemen that lived here in town, and they recognized there was a need for fire protection. Maybe not all, but I'm sure a bunch of them were inspired by, the sacrifices that were made at Valley Forge. We cover and protect part of the Valley Forge National Historical Park today. For us, there's a definitely connection to the past. My name is Eamon Brazunas. I'm the fire chief at the Berwyn Fire Company, and I've been a volunteer here since 1998.
My name's Truong. I'm a volunteer firefighter EMT. I could not imagine, honestly, my life without the fire company being involved. Pennsylvania has, at least to my knowledge, the most volunteer fire companies of any state in the country. Ben Franklin formed the first volunteer fire company here in Philadelphia. I love these stories around, brothers, multi-generational siblings.
Hi, I'm Emily Nudy. I am currently the EMS lieutenant here at the Berwyn Fire Company. I also come from a family of first responders. I am third generation in this fire company. My dad's a 35-year life member. He and I are very similar in personality. Some of the people around here call me Little Fred. My brother's the same way. He joined the fire company as soon as he possibly could when he was 16 years old. So it definitely runs in my family.
My name is Tom Dorley. I'm one of the full-time career paramedic firefighters at the Berwyn Fire Company. From the day that I started working here, this was my dream. When someone's life is on the line, every second does count for them. For us to have the ability to identify what the ailment is, and then for us to have the equipment and tools and skills to correct whatever's going on with them.
I think you have to have confidence to do this job. People are looking to you for answers. So if you aren't confident, it shows, and that's worrisome for a patient, a bystander, or anything like that. If you can clearly hear something, you can confidently make a decision about care.
Confidence, not only in your skill set, but the information that our tools give us, the training that's been given to us.
Anyone can, even if you've never been an EMT or medic, you never stepped in the back of an ambulance, you can only imagine it's not smooth. You're banging around and sirens are going and things like that, and it's very stressful back there. Even if it's not a real intense call per se, but you're trying to get, so anything that can be done to minimize the noise and just help that EMT or paramedic focus on the patient, that's a win for everybody.
There's two tools I pretty much use on every call. One is my pen, and the other is the stethoscope. I have not put the stethoscope down. I've taken it on every call with me. I use it all the time. The sound is just amazing.
It's not anything different than a stethoscope that we'd hang around our neck for any other call. Just flipping one button and getting those primarily two features turned on, big help, really big help. I think for me, one of the biggest advantages is the ability to block out the background noise. And then you add on to that the ability to actually amplify the volume, and I think you've got it's a no-brainer for pre-hospital.
You need a heart rate, you need lung sounds, you need a blood pressure.
The better care the patient's going to get in the back of the ambulance, and it would be safe to assume the more prepared the emergency room will be when that patient finally arrives there.
We don't necessarily look for it on every call. Whether we make it happen on a call or whether it just sits in our lap, something happens that drives you forward.
It is those small, unsolicited, kind, small gestures that for me are really impactful and meaningful. The general public doesn't realize how those small gestures really motivate an organization.
You can save somebody's life, whether it be in somebody's living room or on a box on wheels on the streets.
I think just seeing my dad do it and seeing my brother do it, giving back to people, doing something that, again, is bigger kind of than you, I guess is the best way to put it.
I just like to know that I've done my best and that I'm ready to serve.
I don't know if there's anything I would replace this with.
You want to go, you want to help somebody. I can't imagine what I'd be doing if I wasn't doing this.